morning. Welcome everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 20th of May. Welcome anybody also new to my channel. We've built community here of people who are seeing through the current BS garbage and lies we're currently being fed. So welcome, feel free to comment. Don't forget like buttons, guys, helps me a lot. And please consider subscribing. Lovely to have you here. But make sure you hit the bell notification so you know my videos pop up, because I'm pretty sure that YouTube doesn't let a lot of you guys know when my videos pop up. I do daily videos as well, guys. Okay, first off, guys, a little bit of admin, not tons, just got a little bit to get through, as there is a lot happening globally. We know there is, and I like to keep you guys up to date with, highlighting a few of the crazy shenanigans things that are currently going on in the world. Firstly, Clanger Basher. Oh, God, thank you. The other day, remember Saturday morning, guys, I got that little bird came and landed on my fence, and I have never, ever seen one the whole time I've lived here in the Snowy Mountains, and there are tons of birds here. Like, I talk about them all the time. I know you guys really love birds. That's why I thought I would let you guys know what it was. And Clanger Basher let me know. It's a scarlet robin. That's it there, guys. It's tiny little, like a little sparrow. Hopefully you can see that without the reflect. Here, I'll do it like that. That looks good. It was only like this big. It was so beautiful, and I had a baby with it, and the baby was brown with a little red tummy. I have never seen one in the whole 24 years of living here. I have never seen a scarlet robin. So thank you, Clanger Basher. You put that to bed. Now I know what that type of bird is. I get wrens, I get cockatoos, I get lorikeets, I get everything here. But never, ever have I seen one of those. So it was really a magical moment. It's good to discover new things. And this is where being on that different vibrational frequency, guys, it allows other things into our experience. We see different things now. And I also just want to thank you guys. You're really awesome. You always let me know that people are waking up. People around you, like family, friends, etc. Angie, you were mentioning that the other day. It's just beautiful. So thank you for that great feedback, guys. It is really nice to know that people are waking up. They're starting to see through it. A lot of people, not all, we know there'll be that minority that doesn't, but majority of people are. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about, guys, and we talk about it constantly here, is Clown Planet. If you're not subscribed to Clown Planet on YouTube, you got to go and subscribe, guys, because you will laugh every day. I talk about it constantly. Carl Vernon, he's also, I think it's under Carl Vernon. He's also very funny as well. But I think he has 2 channels. Oh, my God. Clown Planet is hilarious, guys. Well, popped up on my feed the other day. And you know how we're always talking about the electric cars, solar panels, blah, 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 all the above. Oh, sorry, guys. I get fluff in my eyes from the dogs and my jumpers a lot. Bear with me, guys. You know how professional I am on this channel. I am here with the doggos too. Sorry, I forgot to introduce. These are my rescue dogs. Sprocket, and Sophie is somewhere. There's Sophie asleep. She's crashed out. Okay, Clown Planet, getting back to, if you want to have a good laugh, guys, you've got to go on and find these videos. He did a video on the world's largest floating solar farm, and apparently it's in India. I had seen this before, but I hadn't seen what recently happened to it. You can't make this shit up. A huge storm came and wiped the whole thing out. You got to go watch the video. So there's all these solar panels just all like pushed up and bedraggled, and they're all getting bopped around in the water. So yeah, that went really well. A huge engineering experiment. I would say that pretty much went down the toilet. Another one, just in relation to renewables. And then he's also got another video on there on Clown Planet about this hailstorm in Texas. Oh yes, in Texas. A lot happens in Texas. It destroyed thousands of these solar panels on this like solar panel farm. And they're completely wrecked. You should see them. Go check out the video. You won't believe your eyes. They completely smashed to smithereens. And now they're all worried about the chemicals going everywhere. Everyone's all panicking in the local areas about the water and the toxins, because they must have a lot of toxins, these solar panels, guys. Honestly, you can't make this shit up. And go watch Clown Planet, guys. It's funny as. And he puts the music with it, so it even makes it more funny. Okay, more admin. Melbourne CBD. I keep telling you guys we've got the plasticine protest And then they gate crashed the big Labor meeting, and they had Elbow and Jacinta Allen had to be whisked away and all this crap. Everything happens in Melbourne, doesn't it, in Victoria, where Melbourne was, if you're new here, the most locked down city in the world other than China. Well, the plasticine, apparently, they gate crashed and clashed with anti-Semitism rallies. So there was the anti-Semitism rally, and then the plasticines came and gate crashed it. So it was a big shit fight. And the police and this was outside Parliament in Melbourne. So the police had to intervene. And I'm guessing there was a few arrests, but they said there was only 6 arrests, which doesn't sound a lot because there was a crap load of people there. So it's all happening here, guys, in Oz. The plasticine anti-Semitism, it was anti-Semitism and Christians, I think. Yes. And we're having these huge protests every Sunday here in Oz. This keeps happening. And they're out of control. It's the Christian-Jewish gatherings. And then you've got the plasticine clashing with them. So basically it's what's going on probably in the UK and everywhere else. The shit is hitting the fan, basically, is how I'm seeing that. London, yeah, you definitely got plasticine protests. And it's growing every week, isn't it? It's not going away. The volatile energy is starting to rise. And even when, like, the anti-Semitism or the Christians, I mean, I don't have judgment on either side. I'm neutral in this, right? But even when people are passive, when the plasticines get crazy and out of control, it causes these guys to rise up too. So we know how it goes. It causes everybody's energy to rise. Then the police rise up. We know how it goes. Another thing I just wanted to mention, which I thought was really funny, Russell Brand showed a video of Melinda Gates, Bill and Melinda Gates, you know, the Gates Foundation, isn't it called? Well, apparently she's left their foundation because, oh, God, it's just tiring. The whole Bill Gates thing, doesn't it just get to you? So, stop looking. Good girl. She's got grass allergies, guys. Got to give her a tablet later. She left because of Epstein. She didn't like his involvement and interactions with Epstein. She wasn't happy about it. And she also found him very creepy, etc., etc. Oh, I wonder why. So it does leave, so she's left the Gates Foundation or whatever it is. But it does leave a lot of questions, doesn't it, guys? Because it's like, well, how come Bill Gates isn't being dragged over the coals? You know, Prince Andrew was. Why isn't Billy Goat being dragged over the coals? Yes, because he's the IT guy who now works on our jabs, and he's become a health person specialist, and he's become like a food specialist now with his farms and all this stuff, lab-based foods that's going on. Like, what a joke. This is such a joke. Like, they're such protected species. I keep saying it, all these elites. It makes me sick. So apparently that's why. Because she doesn't obviously want to be associated with Epstein. Can you blame her? Yep, but nothing ever comes of anything, does it, as usual, guys? And Angie, you were mentioning also the deer virus. Apparently you're getting the deer virus now, guys. That's the latest. People are drinking the deer blood. That sounds delicious. To make them young again, is it? I'm guessing it's the fountain of youth from the deer blood. Like, seriously? So it's gone, and that's causing, yes, this terrible transitioned virus to go from deers to humans. A little bit like the old bat virus. Funny that. Anyway, watch this space, guys. I'm sure that'll be continued. I'm sure that'll start to spread worldwide and be very scary. Another scariant, as we say here on this channel. And also, I've just, Winter Moon, you gave me another song. Look, you guys are unreal. You always give me songs. You give me things. I love reading your comments because it's very interesting to get your perspectives. And you gave me this song called Crazy World. And it's by, I want you guys to go and listen to it. Aslan, Aslan. It's by Aslan, I think. Crazy World. Go check it out, guys. And some of the words in it are just, it's just so true, and it's so us, isn't it? It's how can I save you in this crazy world? And I guess that's probably how can we save ourselves in this crazy world, really. And it says, hear the sound of nothing. And when those lines came up, I just thought, yeah, we have to hear the sound of nothing. We have to just be still, hear the sound of silence, enjoy that now moment. Like, that's how you do it. That's how you save yourself in this crazy world. You live in the now. You learn to live in the now. And it says also that love is what you feel and that it's all right to feel that love energy vibration. So go and listen to the words of that song. Thank you, Crazy Moon. I thought it was an interesting song, Crazy World by Aslan. Some very interesting words. It's about feeling. See, it's the love frequency is about getting into your feeling place, isn't it? All right, how about we close my eyes, guys? We'll get started and we'll see what comes up. If we can hear it through the snoring. I think it's Brocky. We took them for an off-road bushwalk like yesterday because the snakes are gone here now. It's winter. Oh, my God. They love it. We have to help Sprocket up in the truck because he can't see where to jump. So we got to, like, you can imagine he's so heavy to lift. My hubby and I have to, like, lift him up. But it's so worth it because he absolutely loves it. So they're going to be, like, unconscious today. It takes him, like, 2-3 days to recover both of them. All right, let's get going. Oh, I'm getting shown a bull. And I'm getting people are sharpening their horns. This is in UK. People are sharpening their horns, ready to charge at the government. Oh, it's so good. Guys, it has to be happening. Patience, just be patient, be patient, be patient. I'm getting, people in the UK are sharpening their horns. They're ready to fight. And I'm getting that music, that like the Spanish, the Spanish bulls. I'm getting that music. People have had enough. They're ready to charge at their government. Oh, I keep saying security's going to have to be up to around 10 Downing Street. I'm just getting that, the sharpening of the bull's horns. People are mad. They're furious. Their anger's really rising in the UK, London, England, all these regions. People will fight back, guys. Fingers. Right. I'm just going to say it because I won't give me anything else. I'm getting some tropical storm or something approaching Darwin, which is at the top end of Australia. Tropical storm, or it's not tropical times though, but maybe there's, who knows. I'm just getting very, very wild winds, wild weather up the top end of Australia. I'm just going to put it out there just in case something happens. I'm particularly getting Darwin. It's not really cyclone season or anything. I'm just getting that. It could be rain too. It could be like just torrential rain that causes like flooding or crazy wind squalls. It could be that. I'm just getting that. All right. I'm getting Colombia. We've had Colombia. This is where the drug lords and things hang out, isn't it? We've had that before. I'm getting a bit of mass shooting there. I'm getting some mass shootings, like people just, they're showing me that. Heaps of people being taken out in Colombia. And this could be, as we know, the gang rivalry kind of thing with the drug lords here and the drug lords there. We might hear about it. But it's like mass shooting. It's not like shooting like 5 people or something like that. It's going to be like a lot, like maybe 100, like 30, 100, or maybe this will be discovered in Colombia. See, they don't muck around in these parts. When it comes to drug dealing, you've got to wipe out anyone involved in that drug ring or whatever. So I am feeling there's going to be like this massacre. A massacre could be coming down the track. Remember, guys, my videos are for entertainment purposes. I only take them from them what you choose. Sometimes my videos, my predictions can be current, but then often they can be down the track as well. And as we know, sometimes things can change according to the energy, vibes, and frequency. Things can shift. We just sort of use the predictions as a guidepost to give us some insight into what's kind of happening in the crazy world, as we call it. Okay, hang on a minute. I'm getting Japan's really moving forward on the world stage now. They're earning a lot of respect. I always say that. Japan really earns a lot of respect when it comes to trading. I feel like they're doing really well on the trading stage. Japan must hold something very valuable. Very smart people in Japan that are running that country. They're very clever. They're very controlled. They're very selective who they deal with. I do feel that. I always say Japan gets very good respect from other nations, but I am feeling that they're really moving forward on the world stage. But see, they don't have this superpower mindset like Xi Jinping and Putin. Oh, and Trudeau. I'm putting Trudeau in that category because he's working his way up to that. Japan just wants to make sure they have good power, but they're not concerned about being a superpower. It's never been world domination. Japan doesn't work like that. It's not part of their culture, the world domination. But they're moving forward very, very nicely, Japan. All right. On the world stage is what I'm saying. They have a lot of people countries who support them is what I'm saying. They're strong when it comes to support of other countries. They know they're not isolated. They have good support from other countries, which is important in the world of all war talk, which seems to be going on again. I notice Korea's popping its head up again. The big man baby over there, whatever his name is. He's a big man baby, isn't he? Oh my God. All right. I'm getting America, and I'm getting your Navy's getting like really reset. I feel like your Navy, obviously border patrols. What's the point? He's letting everyone through the Mexican border gate anyway. What the hell? But I am getting the Navy, you're getting, I feel like you're really investing in America. Biden is really investing in a lot of Navy, like big Navy ships, Navy fleets, the big boats with the Top Gun planes land on. I'm just getting this lot of money pouring into, well, it's still military if you think about it, because you're dealing with we call it RAAF here, the flight people, Top Guns, whatever you call them in America. Air Force, wouldn't it be? Sorry, Air Force. So I feel a lot of money going into the Air Force and the Navy. Sort of military, but it's specifically these two areas, Air Force and Navy, are becoming very high on Biden's agenda. And I would say this is all the war talk. As you always say to me, John, you have to create the war because you have to have purpose to spend the money. So you have to have a reason to do all of this. And again, that gives you power on the world stage. It's like when you've got those threats coming from China, which we know are just threats. They really don't go and bomb America, do they? Like, hasn't happened. What, they sent a little drone over, which they probably didn't anyway. Why is that so threatening? Oh, because it's spying, all this stuff. They could tell us anything. So I'm getting that. He's really upping the ante on the war stuff. Biden loves all the war. It's like Biden likes to be in that position of power when it comes to the subject of war, is what I'm getting. It's not so much the resources that he likes to put himself on the world stage for. It's more the war, that we're safe, we're a big country, we're intimidating, and no one's going to come and terrorize us as he lets everybody through the borders. It just makes no sense. He's letting terrorists into his own country. And remember, when they came out of, where did they strip all those people out of, wherever it was, and he left all the army out of the Taliban, and he left all the vehicles and everything and guns and everything there. Like, yeah, right. Oh, nothing makes sense, does it, guys? Oh, God, I hope the vote goes well in America. I really do. All right, I'll do a little Let's see what else we get. Getting China. Oh, people are preparing, guys. Something's happening in China, which we call Canada here if you're new, because it's morphing into a little China, little panda. I am getting that. Oh, people are getting geared up in China. There's going to be movement in China. I know you've had a bit of movement in, was it Ontario, Quebec? You've had a little bit of movement, but it sort of fizzled a little bit. But I'm still feeling there's going to be movement. He's mad. Trudeau is mad. How's the crap he's dealing out? You know those old guys I have coffee with in the mornings, guys, those older guys I always tell you about? Well, this morning they were talking about how we're going to be taxed for sunshine or something soon. And I said to them, oh, well, Trudeau's already taxing for rain. And they went, yeah, exactly. See, it's going to happen. They're waking up, guys. They're waking because they all knew, or most of them knew about the rain tax in China and all this crap that's going on. Oh, it's starting. Oh. See, people in China, they've had enough. It's the old, what you got to lose? You got nothing to lose now. Are you going to stand up for your rights, or are you just going to get stomped on by this dictating monster? It's not easy, though. But I am seeing that. I am still seeing movement in China. Oh, fingers. I keep getting that, like, Freedom Party thing. Oh, God, I hope it comes to fruition, guys, for your sake. I know it's not easy over there. Every day he's rolling out a new bill, signing something off, passing things through Parliament. It's just hideous what he's doing. Oh, and it takes some real courage to stand up to that man. Oh, I mean, wouldn't you have sworn when the Ottawa protesters stood up, it was like the best thing ever, wasn't it? When all those truckers came together and were honking their horns in Ottawa. It was just the best. And you thought, oh, God, they're going to have a massive win here. He just came out and freaking stomped on everybody with the frozen bank accounts, etc., taking their petrol, all the crap he did. Brought in the UN troops, the whole lot. We know how it went. Threw people in jail. But the thing is, guys, you have to take it as positive. You have to always remember that you guys made a difference, because it woke the rest of the world up. And we all started to see the truth of what was coming out. Trudeau couldn't hide it anymore because he went too hard. And then the rest of the world started questioning everything. And then people started rising everywhere else. So fingers, this happens again, guys. See, you think about where people were back then during the Ottawa thing. A lot of people were still in the mass psychosis, blah, 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 which a lot still are for the picky will. But now people are waking up because their lives are being destroyed. Their businesses are going down the toilet. They're not able to find jobs. They can't pay their mortgages. They have to hand their houses over to the bank. We know how it's going. People can't even feed their families. And the tent cities are popping up everywhere. I don't think you'd have too many tent cities in Canada. How would you survive in a tent in Canada in the winter? Maybe summer you could. But haven't you got bears and things over there? That'd be scary. It's crazy. It's crazy. So I feel like people are being left with no choice but to rise up. Oh, fingers. China, come on. All right. Let us know if anything's happening over there, guys, or if anything's brewing. All right. So, hey, come on. Come here. Good girl. There she is. Oh, I love her. She's got a little winter coat on. It's been cold here in the mornings, hasn't it? So, good girl. And I'm getting, we've all got lemons. We've all got lemons for leaders now. I think we could all agree with that. I'm getting that song Lemon by U2. Lemon, see you through in the sunlight, gee, whoa, lemon. We've all got lemons, meaning, if I don't know if you all use that same, it means you got a dud. We've got dud leaders, guys. I think we'd all agree we've got a lot of dud leaders. Hang on. Oh, the snoring gets a little distracting, doesn't it, guys? Sometimes it does. It's very loud. Sprocket's been so much happier, though. It's beautiful to see him really like settled and happy. Despite going blind, he's really navigating that really well. And his health's much better now. He's on the diet. I have to cook their food all the time. They have all these nice meals like mince and rice and cabbage and bacon and pumpkin. They love it. All right. Sophie, sit down. I'll be with you in a minute. Sit. Sit down. I won't be long, Soph. I'm getting Europe again. We know Europe's been really standing up. We don't know if they're still standing up. We're guessing that they are. But I am getting that they're still rejecting their government. They're rejecting the government's ideas. People aren't happy in Europe because we know that the cost of living is through the roof and people are very, very unhappy now in their lives. And they're rejecting the government. It's good. It's what we want. The Slovak Prime Minister, did he get shot? We don't know. But I am getting that people are really rejecting the government. They're blaming. It's good. People are blaming. People are starting to blame the government for what's happening in their lives. The fact that they're being destroyed, which we know that they are every day. Sophie. Oh, she's very needy, Sophie. You're very needy. So that's what I'm getting in Europe. And I feel like Europe's not going to back down. Well, they can't. See, this is what I always keep thinking about. You know, with the great reset, like, I get images of the Hunger Games. A lot of you have seen the Hunger Games, I know, where they pretty much get taken out of nothing and become little peasants and they get thrown bread every day and lucky if they get that. When's the transition of squashing everybody to putting us all on like a single income or all working for them? Like, how's this transition going to go? Like, we know everyone's being taken down. We know middle class, there's the elites, and then middle class is disappearing down here. How's this going to work down here? I always ask that question. Do you guys ask that question? Like, small businesses closing, there's no jobs. Oh, this video popped up. Oh, I think it was on Clown Planet actually, last night, of these Asian restaurants. And when you go in, there's a picture on the wall of this person on a Zoom call that greets you at the restaurant. No one works in the restaurant. Oh, only in the kitchen. But there's no one on the counters. And you just talk to this girl on the Zoom call and she does a few restaurants in the same street. There's no one in the restaurant. And they were interviewing people saying, do you want real people? And they're like, yeah, we want real people. We don't want someone that you walk in and there's a picture frame and someone's talking to you through the picture frame. It was like something out of Harry Potter. It was so weird. It'd weird you out, but it's all tap and go, you know. Oh, there's some weird stuff going on, guys. You just can't even believe it. People just don't believe you. And I just sit back, and I know you guys are the same. We sit back and we listen and we giggle to ourselves sometimes because all these things are happening. And people thought it was so unrealistic, didn't they? It's funny though, my hubby and I were talking yesterday about this digital ID thing because I was saying how a lot of you guys were saying it, but we haven't heard it here in Oz. Of course not. Nothing to see here. Elbow won't share that with anyone in Australia. But they've set up the young generation perfectly for it. That's what we were saying. Like, all the young ones are so savvy. They're happy to have all their cards on their phone to do this, this, and this, even though they might be getting scammed out of their brains. Because there seems to be a scam every 5 minutes, doesn't there? It just opens that whole window to scammers. But it's like they don't know any different. So it's their normal. So are we just a bunch of whingers who just want cash left alive and everything because we can't deal with it? I don't know. Sometimes we do laugh about it. It almost feels like it is out of your control because the young generation's fine with it. Have you noticed that, guys? It's something my hubby and I talk about all the time, having a 15-year-old and a 21-year-old son who are very digitally savvy, but they don't see where it's headed. See, I guess they don't know where it's headed like us. We know it's headed down that communist road of mass control, credit points, all this kind of thing, but they probably don't realise that. They probably just think it's all convenience and what's the big deal, and it's on your phone anyway. It popped up again on my phone the other day. It had, you've spent, 1,400 this month on shopping. So it's already there broken down. We know the credit scores All I have to do is just sign her off and it'll get started because they've already been credit scoring us. Oh my God, it's mad, guys. How about we pull some cards? You're probably sick of me raving on. Sometimes I just rave on, don't I, guys? But there's so much to rave on about, isn't there? I know you guys get it. You guys are awesome. I love your comments. You do make me laugh sometimes because we're just so on the same wavelength, aren't we, guys? Because you just can't believe any of this crap is being believed by anyone because it's ridiculous. Prosperity is flowing towards you, so be open to receiving it. Oh, that'd be nice, a big giant treasure. But we know what prosperity is. Look at all the beautiful leaves on the trees, the flowers blooming, which would be springtime for you guys overseas. Prosperity as we know it is not just about money and wealth. It's about the wealth of your life, the things that you love, the joy you find in your life. That's what wealth is. Wealth, look, health is wealth. As a lot of us here know who suffer aches, pains and ailments sometimes physically in our bodies. When you have a good day, it's amazing what you can achieve, isn't it? So that can also be prosperity. Your health can be your prosperity. I know some of you are out there going through cancer at the moment, and that's a huge deal. So prosperity and, flowing towards you and being open to receiving it is anything really that you perceive as improving your life, making you a happier and whole person. That's to me what prosperity means in that case. Let's do a green virtue. Just going to shuffle these a bit more, guys. I've got to turn them all around. They're all over the place. They're all back to front and reversed and just, me, I'm so organised. Oh, look at little Sprocky. They're all getting comfortable. He loves coming in here for a sleep. It's funny. He must be my daughter's energy. Trust. Yeah. We get trust, I reckon, every week. But that's about trusting in yourself. See how she's got the glowing ball in her hand? It's trusting your own energy, trusting what you feel, trusting the direction your life is taking. It's just trust. Trust in all avenues of your life, guys. Very important. Trust is huge. And that's about going with the flow too. Healing angel cards. Oh, I've got one. Ooh, determination. Let's read this. Alongside. Determination, perseverance, and patience will lead to a positive outcome. And it absolutely does, doesn't it? We're determined to make sure that the truth is seen. And I think that's an energy vibe that we send out. But you also have to be very patient. And it'll lead to a positive outcome. We always get that song by Guns N' Roses. I need a little bit of patience. It's a cute little song that by Guns N' Roses. Patience has been something we've had to learn and master. I remember last year we were always talking about how the awakening was as slow as a snail, and it was like no one was waking up and it was like moving along so slowly. Whereas now we can see that people are waking up. They're starting, things are revealing themselves. It's not as slow as it was. And also that's about us being determined to stay in our truth, our integrity, remain stable. We're very determined people. As much as we're sensitives and very compassionate and a lot of empaths, we're also very determined, I would say strong-willed and stubborn as well. My family would tell you how stubborn I am. Look at my mum the other day telling me that, oh yeah, you're right, you know everything. I said, maybe I do. But I said, no, it's just what I see and believe as an intuitive person. These are the things that I see, I said to her. I'm allowed my opinion, I said to her. Oh, no, we're not allowed our opinion because we're conspiracy theorists, tinfoil hat wearing flat earthers, granny killers, etc., that we were labelled with. But we know we're not. We're the BS detectives who see through all the bullshit and dig deeper and find out the truth. That's what we do. Our investigative detective Sherlock Holmes work is what we do. All right, I'll see if there's anything to close off with. Hang on a minute, guys. so loud. Oh, he's entertaining. At least it's never boring on my videos, guys, is it? I'm getting that song by Neil and Tim Finn, 6 months in a leaky boat. We've had that ages ago. We haven't had it for a long time. Spent 6 months in a leaking boat, just enough to keep afloat. Well, oh, well, oh, well. Just enough to keep afloat. And I feel like that's where we used to be. That's what the guides are saying. That's where we used to be. We used to feel like we were in a leaking boat and we were just sinking. This is in the very beginning when all this picky wheel and everything started to happen and everything started to unfold. It felt like our boat was sinking and we couldn't find a way out. No one was believing us. No one was trusting anything we were saying. But we're not in the leaky boat anymore. So I'm getting that song by, I think it's by Skyhooks, actually. That one, Skyhooks? Yeah. Hang on, Sophie. Sit down. I'll be with you in a minute. Sit. Good girl. She's high maintenance, Sophie. She really is. I'm getting that song, Bring Me a Higher Love. Whoa, bring me a higher love. Was that one of you suggested that the other week? Baby, can it be higher love? There must be something that I look inside above. Without it, I'm getting that song for us. Hang on. I'm getting this song. Is it by Boyzone or Boys to Men? And we've come to the end of the road, and I can't stop loving you. To the end of the road. How's it go? Is it Boyzone, Boys to Men? To the end of the road. It's such a beautiful. I've been loving you. I've been holding you. And we've come. It's a really pretty song. I'm getting that song, meaning we've come to the end of the road. But I think what the guides are saying, that's sort of for us. We can just step back now. Our battles are done. We're like at the end of the road, so we can sit down and have a rest now. We found that place of peace. I'm just getting that. Now you've come to the end of the road. Oh, I don't remember the rest of the words. All right, hang on, let's see if there's anything else. I'm getting in excess. Live, baby, live. Now that the night is over, we can find out in the end there really is no difference. I don't know what the song's called. Is it Live, Baby, Live? Live, baby, live. It must be. I love Michael Hutchence and In Excess. I'll just see if there's one more thing. Wait on. I'm getting... Oh, is that the song? Is that the song New Sensation? I'm getting New Sensation. There's a new sensation. Cry, baby, cry. It might be the same song. I can't remember. I'm hopeless. But what I'm getting is a new sensation. Like you live your life. Everything's a new sensation. It's a new feeling. It's a new sensation in your body because when you awaken, everything shifts. Everything shifts. Everything feels different. So I'm definitely getting that new sensation by In Excess. Wait on. I'm getting that song, of course, by In Excess. We've had this before too. Just Keep Walking, I think it's called. Green fields, grass and dirt, broken bottles, bricks and dirt. Money can buy almost anything, but anything is nothing when you're here. Fast car driving, sleek and modern. Public transit, 3 boats away. Blood and glass, 3 points of tea. Carpet lining, seats reclining. Little world, that's sip and talking, brother, just keep walking. And that's for us. Just keep walking. Just keep walking forward on your path, on your journey, on your life. Doing your spiritual master's degree, as I keep saying here. Just keep walking. I'm going to leave you with those songs today. Oh my God, sometimes we get so much music. So thank you everybody for your amazing feedback. Take care. Have a wonderful day. I'll say goodbye from me and the doggos. Bye from Spocket. And bye from Sophie. Sophie, come and say goodbye. Come on. Yeah, she'll come and say goodbye. Where is she? Here she is. Where's her little face? There it is. She's a funny old ding-dong, aren't ya? You're a little old Suki. She's a funny girl. All right, I'll say goodbye from Australia. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Don't forget, comment, subscribe, hit the like buttons, and I'll talk to you very soon. Take care. Bye.